So, anybody that lives in Silver Springs that had Meritage Home build their houses, I have this issue where the water is coming out through right here and also through right here, which means it's going behind the tile, and then here it's going behind the tile, and then it's just puddling up right there, which is gonna cause which is causing this right here, if you can see. So the water is seeping in between into the floor, which is gonna give me rotten floorboard. And for me to prevent that, what I'm gonna do is, well, I had to take the door apart, and I'm actually gonna seal inside of there and make sure that it goes all the way in here and actually squishes out. So I'm gonna put a good, probably like a solid inch, maybe 2 inches of sealant in there, and then then water test it and see if it holds. So if anybody in Meritage or anybody that gets their house built by Meritage or Silver Springs, just be cautious with this, because they are a terrible builder. In my opinion, there's a lot of issues that I've had with their build of this house, and I'm not happy, but it is what it is. Now I have to deal with it. Okay, so what I ended up doing was taking this little threshold piece off so I can see all of this. Now this is when it's already been a little clean. It more so looked like this piece, like this section right here, but it was all covered up. I already hit it with the vacuum and hit it with this shirt just to clean it up a little bit. But so I took off the whole threshold so I could really get in there and see how dirty this was, and it was filthy. And also the other thing I noticed is that this piece right here does not have any holes, so it doesn't weep. So like these weeping holes right here, that only lets out the water from this side. Anything on this other side does not. It stays trapped in there. And the only way for that water to come out is through here. Oh, maybe there is a little hole right there. Oh yeah, that thing is, I don't know if that is a hole right there. I don't know if you can see it, but if that is a hole, that is way too small. I'm gonna make that a lot bigger. But yeah, so pretty much the only way I see is that this water gets trapped, and the only way out is through right here. So it goes out through here and then out, and then it leaks out through here. I just dried this up with the vacuum for a solid like 20 minutes, just sucking out water and everything. And we're not going to use the shower for the rest of the day today and tomorrow, because I'm going to put the silicone in here and plug it up, and then watch it come out through there. I'm probably going to use the vacuum to pull some of the sealant, some of the silicone through there, just so that I know that it's really impregnated and actually through, just so it doesn't keep leaking. Alright guys, so this is how it's all put together now. The initial problem was, if you can see here, it was rubbing on the door. Well, it was rubbing on the door frame. And every time it would always catch right here. And it would just hit, and it would scrape and scrape and scrape, and it was just frustrating because the whole thing would bend. So I thought it was sagging, but it was just that this was installed incorrectly. And so now I fixed it. Now it opens nice and smoothly. and I am happy about that. Plus I also fixed that issue over there. Now we can't use the shower for 2 days, so we can let the silicone dry. And yeah, just remember, Meritage Homes, you have to definitely get an inspector and double check, triple check all their work, because you cannot trust them.